Hello, peoples! I am finally here. Dun dun dun. Blah, 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 blah. I am finally here. Woohoo! Let's get this fucking shit started. Hello, Arjan, Michelle, and Clifford. How's it going today? Yeah, did you start your job today? Huh? I didn't know applications can do that. Oh. Oh, where are you at? Wait, is this some? What, did I actually get him? That was intense. Oh, me too. Oh wait, you say you had some good news? I'm gonna wait till after my grandfather gets here, okay? He's just he does taxidermy, right? Uh, as I said. So he was in the middle of doing a weasel. So about maybe 20, I want to say 20 minutes ago, he said that he's almost done, and that he's coming down here for something. I kind of want to wait till after when he leaves to actually, you know, say what is. No wait, it's very very good news. Okay, which way am I supposed to go? Up and okay, it doesn't really say. Which way am I supposed to go? This way? Yeah. Alright, John, he's still here?
Well, Fitzroy.
I know I'm getting closer to my goal. Okay, which way I gotta go? I gotta go that way?
In you, if nothing else. Dropped a couple grizzly traps around the lines up here. Idea was to bleed one of your couriers till he
Hey, which way do I have to go?
Set the course. You're using kids now. Now I got this tiny engine boy eyeballing me. Tried to take his leg off. Damn thing's just lying here between us. I sure wish he'd cry or something.
Yeah, I'm just doing... Oh, okay, no problem. 13 Reasons Why. Is that the one where this Hannah girl apparently committed suicide? She leaves, like, notes or videos? From the posts on Twitter that I've seen from you, apparently she's not the only one that did the same thing? Committed suicide and left notes and... Yeah, that's what they've been saying for a long time now. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys on mute. My grandfather's here, okay? So I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. I'm back. So sorry, so sorry, so sorry. The wrench means that she's a moderator. Meaning, like, you know, someone came in and. Oh my god, it scared you? I don't. Welcome, Stephanie. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Steph, a wrench by a person's name indicates that they're a moderator. So, like, if we end up, like, in trolls or something, they can time them out or anything like that. Thank you, Arjan. I am having a much better day. Who wants to hear my awesome fucking news? I have to use the word fucking because you have to put emphasis on how awesome of a day I've been having. Alright. So, I don't know. Alright, so Danny, you're Danny and Arjan and Steph and Michelle, you're aware of my the unfortunate bank situation I was having with someone getting a hold of my information and making these mobile deposits like $100 here, $100 there, and 5 purchases at EB Games, or it might be called GameStop where you're from. So you're aware of that. Okay. So after when the checks were returned for the mobile deposits, I was left in the negative $488.67. Okay. Which was really bad because I got paid today and I get $191.51 every 2 weeks from social assistance. I can't work due to mental illness. Like, I just can't. So whatever I get is precious to me. So that money actually went towards the negative 488.67. So I was left with, no money, like, to actually buy groceries and pay my bills. I don't have many bills. Like, I have my internet bill, which I pay half every 2 weeks, so that way it's less stressful on my paychecks. So anyway, Michelle is already aware of this, but last night, my grandfather, I guess he heard about the bank situation from my grandmother who saw my post on Facebook. He came down and he asked me what situation it was, and I said, well, it's like this, exactly what I told you guys, that someone had used my information, don't know how I got a hold of it, and made all these mobile deposits and 5 purchases from a store that I knew the name, but didn't know where exactly it was. So he asked how much and what are they going to do about it. They said they can't do much as is right now because, well, I mean, I can't remember what they said. But anyway, he offered to actually pay. At the time, it was negative 488.67. Today, it was negative $200 some because my social assistance check went towards the negative and it brought it down more. So he was actually going to pay the whole entire amount plus give me back what social assistance would give me. So on top of the negative 488 he was going to pay, he was also going to make sure that there was my paycheck in there, so another $191. I told him that he'd be crazy enough to do it, and I was actually quite... At the time I was uncomfortable because I don't ask my grandparents for much, and they're like so wonderful to me. Like, oftentimes I wish there was a lot more that I could do for them. So he said, wait until tomorrow when I get paid, and he'll come down to the bank with me. I had an appointment this afternoon, and so we talked about it, and he said that I was just down to the bank, and that I talked to him, and said that I would pay the full amount plus what you're supposed to get from social assistance, and that if it happens to get resolved and bank card security finds that there was fraudulent activity, I get paid back because I went into the negative. So if it's fraudulent and I do get paid back, I get paid back that amount. So I don't know what's going to happen. I got to call bank card security on 23rd and ask them what the result of their investigation, because there was 2 separate investigations. One was for the 10 mobile deposits. That was done by the bank here. The 5 transactions, which are like $100 each, excluding the last one, which was only $27, that is being investigated by bank card security. So 2 separate investigations, right? Because it's quite serious. And it was like $600 and some on hold. That's just so that way they can't get more money out of my bank if they were trying to do that. So anyway, there's actually longer than usual explanation. Sorry about that. So he said that he was talking to the lady down at the bank when he picked me up for my appointment with psychiatrist in the afternoon. He said that I told the lady down at the bank that if it gets resolved and you get your money back, to put it into my checking account because I'd be paying the full amount, get it resolved. So after my appointment, we went straight to the bank. This was in the afternoon, about 3 o'clock, something like that. So he paid the $200 and something because of, well, technically he put $480 in there because to get me out of the negative, and then the $191 and 51 cents that I would get from social assistance, he paid that. Which I didn't ask him to do. I didn't ask him to do that at all, to be honest. But when he told me, he said that he doesn't want to see me stressed out. He said, and I quote, "I don't want you to have to worry about whether or not like your money is going to go towards that negative amount and you not have enough groceries or money to buy this or buy that things you need. Because when you're worried, I worry about you. And I love you very much." I'm actually starting to tear up. Like, I don't know what I would do without my grandparents, to be honest. Right? Especially my grandfather. Holy crap, he's an amazing man. So he paid the whole entire amount. And I asked him, what about the $200 and something that I currently owe him? Because we have this deal. Like, he has a credit card that has a huge credit limit. Oh, geez, I'm not done. There is still more good news. I'll try to wrap this up so I can get back to playing the game. There's still more good news. So, him and I have this deal. How it started was that, you see, back in 2015, my ex-friend had thrown out all my computer parts, my whole entire gaming computer and everything like that, because he's an idiot. He misinterpreted something I said, and he thought that to mean I didn't want my computer parts anymore. So he threw everything out to the curb for the garbage truck to pick up. I guess I can give the short version. I had Arjan knows, Michelle knows, but I can give the short version. So I had a gaming computer that I got off a buddy of mine who I used to work with. And I really wanted a gaming computer. He sold me one, and the case was too big, so I transferred it to another case, and then eventually to another case in 2015. And yeah, definitely so stupid. Anyway, so I said, how about I come over to your place so I can transfer everything from one case to the other, because his room was bigger and there wasn't as much dust or anything like that, because I was living with my grandparents at that time before I got into my apartment August of last year. So anyway, I got everything working, blah blah blah. Brought it home, everything was fine. I turned off. Woke up in the morning and I was getting these beeping, like beeping sounds, and I know what that meant. It was just errors from like a component or something, and I tried figuring it out on my own and couldn't. So I said, I'm gonna bring over to your place, put both our heads together. We couldn't get it working, so he said, I'll try to figure it out. You go home, I'll try to figure it. He said that I got two. He said he got it working, but two of the memory or RAM slots on the motherboard were inoperable. Only two was working. I said, hey, that's better enough, and I can deal with that. So anyway, he wasn't used to taking off or putting on a large heatsink that was on the CPU. So anyway, actually that part should have been a little bit later. But anyway, he said, I'll try to make it as pretty as possible, because he did take it apart to see what was going on. Anyway, I come over the next day and everything's a mess. There's a large freaking gash on the side of the case. That's a $160 case, right down to the black steel. The motherboard was hanging off of its standoffs, wasn't even screwed on, and the case was upright. He broke a fan, a case fan, that it's a premium fan that I got off a other heatsink, and if you were to buy them separate, they're like $30. Don't know how he broke that. Oh, I'm not done. See, it's hard to make this story really short because it's so BS. So BS. So anyway, yeah. Well, I'm almost done, I swear, and then I'll get back to the gameplay, I swear. So, and what else did he do? I don't know how many of you are aware, but the CPU, the CPU processor, it's like a square chip pretty much that sits into a socket on a motherboard. And on the motherboard are these pins, these contact pins. When you put the CPU down, it makes contact with these small pads underneath. And if you bend any of those pins in any way and you cannot get them straight again, guaranteed, you got yourself a fucking paperweight, an expensive paperweight. If you bend the pins, you're fucked. You can't use the CPU. The CPU is basically the bread and butter. No CPU, can't use it. Can't work without a CPU. It's the bread and butter. It's like the brains, pretty much. Without a brain, you can't. Yep, our John knows. So the heatsink I had on was a Cooler Master Evo 212. Some of you might be aware of what that is, right? Some of you may not. It's a aftermarket CPU cooler. And anyway, with aftermarket CPU coolers that are big, you have 4 screws that hold it down. Sometimes 2, sometimes 4. In this case, it was 4, I believe. Yeah, exactly 4. And if you're putting on the cooler or taking it off, you gotta screw it or unscrew it evenly. So in like evenly on each of the 4 corners. If you don't, you're at risk of putting too much pressure on one side, and you can put too much pressure on the CPU socket where the pins are. And if you bend those pins, you're fucked. He was not used to taking off or putting on that CPU cooler. He was always used to put it on the stock one that you get with most processors, and they're like shit all to you know. So that was $100 and something. That was $152 motherboard. It's basically junk. He scratched the side of the case, which was $106 some case. So as usual, I was mad. I was pissed. I mean, I could have beat the freaking shit out of him, but then we had to get the police involved, and I was on social assistance that time, so I didn't have the money for a lawyer, and it just would have been too much misery. More than likely, the police officers probably scratching their head. It's like, that's a fucked up situation. So anyway, I was pissed. I went home. Before I left, I said, oh my god, like, I am just so pissed. Like, ugh. And he asked me, so what do you want? So what are you going to do about your PC parts? And I said in that quote, I said, honestly, I really don't give two shits what happens to my PC parts. I could care less at this moment. I'm just that pissed. I gotta go. So he's an idiot. He failed high school. He repeated a couple of grades. You know, he's a legit idiot. He thinks he's smart, but he's really not. So anyway, I went home to cool off. I contacted him next day. And I said, you know what, I'm sorry, but I mean, you gotta understand why I'm pissed. And when I went home, he had contacted me on Facebook and said, I don't understand why you're pissed. And I'm like, really? Don't understand, right? This is after me helping him find parts online for a low budget gaming PC that can play like GameCube emulator and PS2, basically what he needed for. I helped him find those parts. He got the money. I helped him find the parts, and I actually built it for him. And this is how he treats me. So when I contacted him next day, after when I calmed down a bit, I said, okay, I want to come by and get my PC parts, and then I'm sorry, but I can't be friends with you anymore. That's just way too careless. And he said, oh, I assumed that you didn't want your PC parts anymore, so I threw them out to the curb, and the garbage truck picked it up this morning. And I couldn't believe my fucking, like, oh my god. It's like $1,000 worth of PC parts in that, and he had the nerve to go and do that because he thought when I said, I really don't care what happens to this to the PC parts. In the moment, I was mad. I just wanted to get out there. I didn't care about the PC parts. I just didn't want to like clock him in the face and then have to go through all that fucking shit with police and So I'm like, you kidding, right? It's like, well, either you pay me back about $1,000 worth of stuff, or you find me some computer I can have. So I said, okay, how about this? He's like, well, no, first he was like, well, I got to pay my mom back. He actually bummed his mom. It's not the first thing. He bummed his mom, who they're both on social assistance. And he actually bummed his mom to get money off her to get these low-budget PC parts. And then I built it for him. And that's how he treats me. He says, well, she's my first priority. I got to pay her back. I said, you're kidding, right? You're lucky I'm not down there beating your fucking face off. But I really don't want to go through the trouble of the police, having to explain this BS story, and then possibly have to get a lawyer for, suing you and shit like that. I really don't want to go through the trouble. So how about this? You have a laptop already. I don't even have a computer. So how about this? How about you give me the computer that I helped you build and find the parts for, and we just call it even. And he said, okay. I got his computer. That was 2015. Haven't talked to him since. I say, good fucking riddance. You can go to fucking hell. because you're lucky that my face isn't through your fucking skull. But I really don't want to deal for the trouble of the police and lawyers and all that shit. Not worth it. You're not worth it. So goodbye. So basically what I've been doing since then is upgrading and replacing my parts. The case, the motherboard, the processor, the power supply that was from his low budget game computer that I end up getting, that's in the closet now. And eventually when I replace more parts in the PC that I'm currently streaming from, the one in the closet will become its own fully functional computer, and I could sell it to make money off of it. Eventually. That's the plan. It'll eventually become its own fully functional operational computer, and I can sell it. So the deal that me and my grandfather have, this is where it ties in. The deal that me and my grandfather has, he knows that I don't ask him for much. He knows of the troubles that I went through with dealing with this shit. He knows how much I love gaming and how much a computer means to me. And he knows that I don't take him for granted. I don't ask him for much. So when I do ask for something, usually they give it to me within reason. But I never take advantage of them. Right? I rarely ask them for stuff. Sometimes I get a little uncomfortable when they buy stuff for me, or they're like, here's 20 bucks, go get something to eat. I'm like, what? So anyway, the deal that me and him have, because I don't get a lot of money, but here's the thing. I'm terrible when it comes to saving up money for something. I am not terrible at making money last. So when I'm done with groceries and bills, and I have like $20 or maybe $30, I can actually stretch that out to about a week, or just before I get paid in the next 2 weeks. And I also have no problem with paying bills or making payments on time. So here's the deal that him and I come with. He has a credit limit, a really huge credit limit, right? So he said, I had these parts picked out, right? A motherboard, a power supply, custom cable extensions for the power supply, and what else? I think that might have been it. I think so. I think. Yeah. And he said that the limit that he will go for helping me out, for using his credit card, is about $400 more. I said, that's fine by me. Because it's basically the same thing if I financed a computer off a website or went into one of those like stores that have like furniture and also appliances and computer stuff. It's basically the same thing. I'm making payments. It's just that there's no interest. And he's fine with that. He knows I pay some back. He knows I don't ask him for much. So he doesn't mind helping me out. But that's what I've been doing. So the last thing that I bought was a solid state drive, and they are expensive. So that was the last thing I bought, and I had about $200 some left to pay him. So here's where we're caught up in the story, and I really do apologize for the for the long explanation, but it all ties in. Now we're finally caught up. So, not only did he pay the negative amount in my bank account, and also gave me $191.51 that I would have gotten from social assistance if it didn't go towards that negative $488.67. Not only did he do that for me, he also wrote off the $200 some that I owed him as paid. Now, that is fucking amazing. So I didn't have to pay him back anything. Anything. Nothing. Right? Nothing. Absolutely zero. Like, I mean, what? Like, there's not many grandparent or grandfather, like overall my grandparents are amazing, but it's my grandfather who just keeps getting more amazing. And like they've always said that like if you didn't have us during like when like the difficult upbringing that you guys had, either you would have went off to foster care or you would have been dead, because I struggled with depression and like I made suicide attempts and things like that. So like I probably would have been dead. My life probably would have been so much different than it is now. Um, they're basically like another set of parents to me. They're my dad's adoptive parents. So they're not even blood related, but I know that blood relation or that doesn't matter, right? Blood does not matter. I know that. Um, that's why I'm even more grateful. It's like it doesn't matter if you're blood related or not. The fact is, if they're great people in general, it doesn't matter. So, um, so like, so there's that good news right there. He basically said it's like, I don't want to have to worry that you're worried and stressed out about, about this. Because when you're worried, I get worried. And I don't want to see you stuck in a situation where, you're like this, right? Like, I love you so much. And I told him, I honestly don't know what I would do without you. And so I asked him for one last favor. One last favor. And I told him, I said, this would probably be the last, well, not like last favor as in like ever, but the last favor of using his credit card like I've been doing the past couple of times. I told him what I do like on YouTube. I told him how important video games are to me. I told him how important it is to me to make videos and stream and interact with my viewers and just put out good content for you guys. And I also told him how much you guys mean to me. And I told him, I said, there's one last thing that I would like you to do for me. It'll be the last thing I ever ask when it comes to using your credit card, because this is pretty expensive. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have to show you something. Okay? Alright. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. But hell yeah, he fucking did. He actually did. You can see it right there on the screen. Order confirmation. He actually did that for me. So guess what, people? You're getting better fucking content. Hell yeah. I love my grandparents so much. I actually do. Grandfather knows how much this means to me, right? Because believe it or not, I use streaming and recording videos and playing video games as maybe hard to believe, but I use it as a self-soothe method for my mental health. It distracts me. It keeps me interacting with my viewers. It gives me something to do. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for being awesome and keeping me company and liking my videos and just supporting me, right? Like, I don't know what I would do without you. I don't know what I would do without my grandparents, to be honest. I really don't. So, with that being said, I should show you what the card is like. It isn't the same one that I got, that I had picked out. It shows the price down below, like the donation thing. It is slightly more expensive. It is actually $574 with shipping and tax. So it's definitely more than that one. But it is actually, wait for it, the best GTX 1060 6GB on the market in the GTX 1060 models. In the GTX 1060 series, it is actually the best because of its overclocking capabilities and its cooling system. It is actually the best GTX 1060. It is a freaking beast of a card. Okay? And I'll show you. I know I should get to the game, but guys, like today has been like just, oh my god, roller coaster. Like I felt like crying my eyes out, like in the bank and in the truck and everything like that. But I was like trying to keep cool and, you know, just I was like, oh my god, right? But this is the card that I got. It is the Asus Republic of Gamers GeForce GTX 1060 Strix 6GB model. It is a freaking beast. Reason why it's one of the best, it is like the best GTX 1060 model is because of its cooling solution. Like, it's freaking wicked. Right? So, oh, and it's a big card. It's like 11 inches long. Something like that. And look at that backplate. That is just freaking sexy. Huge heatsink. Also, it has RGB lighting on it. Oh, I do. I have the Fractal Design Meshify C computer case. Actually, it does have a lot of room for a mid-sized tower. Don't worry, I made sure that it has enough room. Yeah. So this is basically it. So like, it has RGB. Like, look at that. This isn't the only place that it lights up. Yeah, I do have a lot of room in that. Oh, and by the way, it actually has what's called ASUS Fan Connect. So like you can actually hook two case fans. You can actually connect two case fans to this if you want it to. But not only does this part light up, but apparently the back lights up too, although I don't know why it's not showing on here. And this part right here, like the logo, like that lights up too. No, I don't. I don't, because I don't have an overclockable CPU. I have a Intel i5 6500 Skylake processor, 3.2 gigahertz, and a turbo frequency up to 3.6. Nah, I wasn't ever planning on overclocking my CPU. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the beast of a video card that I'm getting. Guys, this is like fucking amazing. I can put out better content for you guys thanks to my grandparents. Or my grandfathers, if we want to be exact. Like that's just freaking amazing. This guy right here.
Hello and welcome to Tech Deals.
If you want, like, you know, good, maybe sometime down the road. But I actually don't need one. Oh, I have Intel HD Graphics 530. I actually don't need that much of a CPU. Actually, my CPU is a quad core. It's the Skylake Intel i5 6500. It is a quad core as well. But I actually don't need an i7, at least for anything that I'm going to be doing. Maybe someday down the road I will upgrade the CPU, but for now it's still a beast of a fucking CPU. Yeah, you should actually check out this guy. He's so informative. Very informative. He actually helped me pick out this card. This right here is the actual review on the same card that I just ordered. He is phenomenal when it comes to just so informative. He's just wicked. So if you want, right, like, if you want, here's what I'll do. Yeah, Tech Deals. So I'm actually going to link it. I'm going to link it. Be easier. Like, he's wicked. He's phenomenal. Yep. So here you go. Be sure to that's to his channel page, not that video, but to that channel page. He actually helped me pick out the SSD as well. I got a Samsung 850 EVO 500 gig SSD, and I have a 320. I have a Western Digital Blue 320 gig mechanical hard drive as storage. But yeah, so that's pretty much the good news that I have, guys. I'm sorry that it took longer, but I mean, like, can you understand like how freaking excited I am? Okay. So I know that I already have a donation goal down below for, you know, I was hoping that I can raise money to buy a video card. And I did tell him that I am going to pay him back. So I know, right? It's going to be phenomenal. So I wonder if maybe I can set up a donation goal either to go towards maybe maybe a PC game, perhaps, that maybe you guys want me to try. Like, if you can think of one, sure. If not a PC game, then what about if I raised money to pay my grandfather back? To help him, or maybe even get a gift for him, something. I don't know. I'm just coming up with ideas, like, not saying that's going to be the case, but, like, you know, I don't know what to do. Fluffy Unicorn. Oh my god, you just... Wait, were you listening to all this... Did you just get here? Or were you lurking and and heard the awesome news. Oh, I already got Overwatch. I just haven't played it much. I bought it and played some matches with a couple of friends that I don't talk to anymore. And I kind of want to get back into it. I'm not that good at it, though. I'm not that good at it. Oh, no. So... Okay. Oh, how am I going to explain this again? I'm sure I'll come up with something. Or just, I don't know. Alright. So, I mean, I guess you can. Or I can try to shorten it up. But I'll ask Fluffy one question. Fluffy, did I mention to you at any point while streaming that I ran into some bank trouble? You know, that someone had gotten my information. Did I mention that while on stream at any point to you? I don't know. Wait, is Arjan still here? Is Stephanie still here?
You're looking to win! The hero of the Vox!
Nah, I'm. Wow, actually the same word and everything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks like a decent game, but it's actually not a game that I think I could get into. No offense.
What the hell are they talking about?
Look at that poster. In this world, you're a hero.
I remember I led the Vox. Slate burned down the Hall of Heroes.
Look. Their nose.
Hard to think. Just two memories in the same
Booker,
place.
come back to me. We're going to find Daisy Fitzroy.
Is Fluffy still here?
The First Lady.
I don't know if Fluffy heard me.
Let's go.
In this world, you're a martyr.
These folk need a better class of hero. When it comes down to it, the only difference between Comstock and Fitzroy is how you spell the name.
Oh, okay. No worries. So the question I asked you was, were you did I mention to you during any of my streams how someone took somehow got a hold of my bank information and made like unusual mobile deposits in some transactions? Also, if you ever want to know if I'm still here, you just... Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just ask you that question first, Buffett. Oh, you heard about that? Okay. Okay, well, yesterday I found out that, a bunch of the checks from the mobile deposits got returned, and I was in the negative 488.67, and I was worried because I wouldn't get my money from the social assistance, $191.51, because it would go towards that negative, and I was worried. I was like, oh my god, I don't have the money to pay to get myself out of the negative, and that means I'm not gonna have money for groceries and that. So anyway, my grandfather, who's a wicked man, like he's just awesome. He actually paid to get me out of the negative, and to put $191.51 into my bank account, because that's what I would have gone from social assistance if it hadn't gone towards the negative 488.67. And I had previously owed him, still owed him $200 some because he let me use his credit card that has a credit limit to buy a PC part that I needed. And hey, what's up, DKA? Oh, how's it going? So he said, write it off as paid. You don't have to pay me back anything. He's like, I don't want you having to worry if you're going to be able to pay this back or whatever. Because when you worry, I get worried, and I just want to see you stress-free. I'm your grandfather, you know. Okay, but let me finish my good news. I'm not done yet. So I'm doing pretty good, DK. So not only did he get me out of the negative and put $191 in my bank, he also wrote off the $200 some that I had was supposed to pay him back, because we have a deal that I can use this credit card to buy PC parts, and I just make payments like if I went to a website that finance computers. Same thing. I have no problem making payments. It just has no interest, like, you know, because it's not a finance store, it's him. So anyway, not only that, but I asked him for one more favor in terms of using his credit card again to buy something. So I asked him, and he said yes. So I just ordered a little while ago the GTX 1060 6GB video card that I've always wanted. So which means that I can put out better content for all of you, thanks to him. Oh my god, I got 10 likes? Awesome. So that's my good news, Fluffy. He is an amazing man. He knows I don't ask him for much. And when I do ask them for something, usually they agree to it. So, yeah. Thanks to him, I'd be able to put out better content much earlier, much faster, much sooner. Thanks to him. Like, I didn't even ask him to get me out of the negative when it came to my bank account. I thought it'd be too much money. Like, I didn't ask him to do any of that. But he did it anyway because, you know, I'm his grandson. But yeah. That's my good news, Michelle. Thanks. What is your good news, Fluffy? DK, I'm glad you can make it to my stream. Oh god. Okay, so oh. Wait. Oh my god. No, I didn't want that. What? Awesome. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Have fun for me. Oh my god, guys, like, I am over the moon excited.
You hold on to this.
Like, I don't know, man. Send one to me. Send some to me. Washington, D.C. Interesting. Wait, where's the lever? There it is. I want, if you find a wolf, I want one.
Well, yes, we did it. I don't know if I brought us to a world where the Vox had weapons.
So,
Needed one.
DK, have you ever played this game before? On a unicorn. Wouldn't that be freaking wicked if you can send it on a unicorn? Like, the unicorn has like a satchel, like a pouch or something that you could put it in, and unicorn just flies to your house and just knocks on the door. I say that because, you know, your name is Fluffy Unicorn. Gotta ask the Prime Minister. So, DKA, have you ever played this game before? Or any of the Bioshocks? His teleport machine? How do you know he's got one? I have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god, so funny.
No, this is not what I meant to have happen.
Elizabeth,
They're dead, Booker.
come on. Let's leave this place. Let's go to the factory and get our airship.
Yeah. Or John, show yourself. Yeah, all the information, watch time, dislikes. At one point, I used to be really bummed out about like dislikes.
To a world where Chenlin was alive, or
Used to be really bummed out.
created. I told you I always thought that my little trick was a
But then when I found out that even dislikes are
I wish.
good, that I started not caring.
Brothers and sisters, I wish to speak plainly to you. When you look at yourself, you see a face of a person, yes? A human being. But do you know what Fink sees?
Well, actually, Arjan, I mean, what you say is true, but also trolls simply dislike them because they don't like you. So I know that what you say is true. Yeah, if someone dislikes something, usually it means that there's something wrong with the stream or something like that, or you know, whatever. But if they're a troll and they do dislike something, that's not because of something wrong with the video. It just means they simply don't like you or just being assholes. So, yeah. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
The monkey that shovels his coal. If he could feed you hay, he'd feed you hay. If he could bed you down in straw, he'd bed you down in straw. And when your arms get frail and your legs grow weak, they'll feed you dry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, there's generally nothing wrong with my content, to be honest. Oh, also, Danny and Arjan and Fluffy, just in case that you're not aware, I have 2 videos out. They're Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time tutorials on dungeons and temples. See, I'm really good at the game, and I figured I would pass on my knowledge to help those who are either new to Ocarina of Time or are returning players that haven't played in a while and can't remember exactly what to do. So, I got 2 videos out so far of the first dungeon and the second dungeon. I didn't get a chance to do any recordings of either the tutorial series or even my usual Let's Play recordings for like Hollow Knight or Child of Light or in the Blind Forest. So, Fluffy, I played more of Child of Light, by the way. How are you doing in the game? You enjoying it so far? Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm also at some point I have planned to do a glitch slash trick tutorial because I've done a couple of speed runs in Ocarina of Time. Actually, I did. My last speed run was called MST, Medallions, Stones, and Trials. In which case, you beat all the dungeons, all the temples, and you can skip the trials if you want, or just do them. And I had less than a year experience with glitches and tricks because I picked the game up again after seeing videos of speedrunners at like the AGDQs or ADGQs, all AGDQs, all games done quick. It's like a charity organization. People play games and it goes over like a week long and they raise money, you know. Anyway, I was like, I want to try doing that. So I practice and practice and practice. Yeah. So, you know, I did a lot of practicing. And then I did one speed run. I can't remember what the time was, but my last speed run was I actually beat the game, my second speed run, with a less than a year experience. It wasn't to get the best time ever. It was just see if I can actually do it. Oh, nice, Arjan. And I actually beat the game. I actually did a speed run and beat the game in 3 hours and 47 minutes on my second speed run ever, with having less than a year experience. I actually beat the game in 3 hours and 47 minutes. That is freaking impressive for a second speedrun with less than a year experience of doing glitches and tricks. The game took you weeks? Also, I have a video uploaded where I did a chill, semi-focused, glitchless speedrun. Basically, I just go for the game as fast as possible without any glitches. It's on my channel. I know I can do better, but I was focusing more on chatting with my viewers, but I was still trying to go as fast as I can. So that's up there. My speedrun is not up, but I have it downloaded on my computer and I can upload it, just that I keep forgetting. I have a bunch of videos that I have downloaded. No, I don't play all day either. I don't play the game all day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't even play the game often. I did during like last year because I was practicing glitches and tricks. But I don't play it all day long, like from time I wake up till like time I go to bed. No. With that speedrun, you don't have to. No, you don't need all day, but you get what I'm saying. I don't play games from time I wake up till the time I go to bed.
Picture it! There you go! On it!
What? Oh, okay, I see what you mean, Dan. You're gonna turn into a cup of beef noodles. You keep that up, Michelle. No, I don't know when it's going to arrive at my house. In fact, I only just ordered it like about an hour ago, something like that. Actually, not even an hour, really. But I did get email confirmation that you know, it charged to the credit card just fine. So it should only take between 1 to 2 business days to actually ship. And I think I also ended up and it's ground domestic shipping, so it's not like super fast or anything. That would have been an extra $16, and you know, yeah. Michelle can't run fast anyway, I don't think.
Found salts!
Yeah, I haven't ran in forever either. It's like, over the years, I didn't see any reason to actually run.
Words of counsel to one Jeremiah. 'Cause you, 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 'cause you,
Holy crap. Okay.
They can't get that door open unless someone takes that airship out.
Are we volunteering?
Yeah, this game is pretty freaking awesome. It would look better if I had like really high settings, but I don't have a video card, by the way, Dan, because well, I just didn't have the money. So I run everything on my Intel HD graphics that comes from my CPU. So because this game is kind of high demand, I have it on very low. So it would look much better if amusement park. What? I know, but hey, I had no choice, to be honest. Because I didn't have the money to buy one. What exactly am I supposed to do? I made Zeppelin's profanity. Find the Zeppelin engine. Okay. I would like to know how to get on there. To be honest. Here we go.
Need to sabotage the engine and bring this thing down.
Well, we too. Oh man, I can't aim, can I? Oh. Oh yeah, I like those two. I would have played the second one. I did stream the first one. Oh, guess what, guys? When I do get my video card... Okay, no problem, Fluffy. I'll be here. More Fluffy! When I do get my video card, I am going to replay these games. Except they're going to be like in like really high, like ultra, pretty much. Imagine how awesome that would be. And I'll play the first one and oh my god, so you know that's the troll. Yeah, actually it can, according to that video review, the stream that, the video I showed you or linked, Tech Deals, according to him, it can play 1080p on like very high, if not maxed settings, just fine. Even better than fine. Because it has great overclocking capabilities due to its cooling system. It's seriously the best GTX 1060 you can get. So it is slightly more expensive than other GTX 1060 models, but it's definitely worth it. So I cannot wait. So I'm either going to be doing let's plays of the free Bioshock games, or do you think I should, by let's plays I mean like my Hollow Knight, Child of Light, and Ori and the Blind Forest video recordings where I do about an hour gameplay of each game and upload it. That's basically like the idea of the category Let's Play. It's those kind of, it's not live stream, it's just recordings. So I can either do it like that, or I can actually stream it. I think I might actually do both, actually. Right? I might actually do both. Because where I love the games, and I can't wait till I get the video card so everything's like really high settings. Everything's going to look crisp. Heck, I might even get the HD remastered versions. Don't know if there's an HD remastered version of this one. If there's not, don't matter. I'll find out what I'm going to do. Okay.
Here!
Nice!
Here's some cash. Okay.
What do you think I should do, guys? You think I should do both Let's Play recordings, like I've been doing with Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Child of Light, or and do live streaming, or just one or the other? I mean, I could do both. Or I could just do... Well, yeah, I mean, I don't work, so I do have all the time in the world. Because of my mental health, like, I don't work. So. But I definitely want to stream them. So maybe what I'll do is that I'll just stream them when I get my new video card. Man, I can't believe I'm actually getting a video card, guys. Can't believe it. It's like one of those surreal things. I could. We'll see what happens when I get around to it. There are a lot of games I want to try. I want to try to expand like my game library, because when I look back at all the games I played, it doesn't seem like a lot of games, because a lot of the games I played multiple times over and over again. So I kind of want to break out of that and play many different games, whether they're old games, games on game emulators, or new games. You know, I just want to a wider variety. So we'll see what happens. But man, I can't believe I'm actually, wow, it's like so surreal. I'm actually, oh, and for you guys, I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do, alright, I need your help. Alright, I was planning on doing, because it's such a momentous occasion, it's so, like, I can't believe it. I was planning on doing some kind of unboxing event for when I get my video card, so I can show you guys. But I needed help on deciding something. Would you like to see a a live stream of unboxing it and installing it into my computer, because what I can do is that I have a laptop. It's not the most powerful, but so long as I'm not actually streaming any games at the same time, it should be fine. It should be fine. So I think that's what I'll do, because I'm sure you guys are super excited. Because think about it. Better quality content for you guys. Which means I can up my graphics in the game. This is just one thing I could do of many things. Getting this video card opens so many doors. I can up the graphics in my game, so much better quality. Eventually down the road, I want to get a PS4 and be able to stream with the Elgato capture device. But I needed a video card because it would not work as well on a Intel HD graphics while streaming to YouTube. It would actually probably like lag like super hardcore. So, like, you know, it opens up so many doors. Like, you guys get better quality content. Eventually down the road, I can get a PS4 and Elgato and stream even more games, a wider selection of games. So getting a graphics card is like the basis for so many things that I can do from then on. Like, that's why I'm so excited for not only me, but for you guys too. So I think that's what I'll do. As soon as I get it, I will do a live unboxing of it and installation. And in that same time, you'll also get to see what my computer looks like.
Now to get off this thing. Come on, Elizabeth.
I don't own a single console, believe it or not. Actually, I probably already told some of you that I don't have one.
Ammo! Catch!
I had a GameCube back in the day. I got it for Christmas and it came bundled with Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. You know, it came with like the 2 first Zelda games, and it came with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And like a demo of Wind Waker. Nice. Wow, that guy looks creepy. Yeah, I used to own Xbox 360. That was the last console that I owned. Which was like 2013.
Daisy said she was coming here for Fink.
We need to take that elevator up. Bet it leads to Fink's office.
Yeah, like I would prefer a PS4 over like an Xbox One just because PS4 there seems to be more games in my opinion. Like a wider variety. Like most of the Xbox One or most of the Xbox 360 games even and some of the Xbox One games are on the PC and I have a PC so why would I need to buy a Microsoft gaming console when when like if not half of the games are on PC to begin with and I can get those for free. Yes, you kind of did, but it's okay. Welcome back, Steph. Yep, yep. Danny speaks the truth. And they brought con candy.
They're just right for each other, aren't they?
Who?
Fitzroy and Comstock.
Not the fact that the aliens took over. Just the con candy. Okay.
Lynn? Mr. Lynn? My God, I was so set on getting to Paris. I didn't really think that.
Oh my god, guys, I can't believe I'm getting a video
I had a role in
card.
this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, then that's your prerogative, but
Yeah, now it's publicly known. Yeah. Oh, he's spying.
Hello?
Guys, I still can't believe I'm actually getting a video card.
Saw with my own eyes.
Fitzroy. Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Like, I wasn't expecting that. My grandfather could have said no. Right? And I would have not been mad. But I told him, I said, this would be like the last thing, like, that's big that I would need to use this credit card for. If it's not the last thing, then it's definitely the last thing for a while. Because that is the one major thing that I would need. So. Anything else, usually it might be the small things like a CPU cooler if I ever needed one. Which is, I can buy, like, with my own money. Or whatever else, you know. You're stinking. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Show yourself!
I'm not ready. More money.
Coffee. That's hilarious. Hey, welcome back, Fluffy. How's it going? Well, we don't know that. Oh, we know you could, in fact, stink.
Need a lock picked.
Seems easy enough. There.
What? That ain't creepy.
Kill the imposters. Burn their bodies when you're done.
Fireman, be careful!
I'm really fluffy now. I don't want to know in what places you are fluffy. No, I'm just kidding. Can I pet you? Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. You guys make my freaking day. Okay, where are you coming from? Up there? Pet me?
Here!
Much obliged.
Pet me! Oh! We dead? Yep, you're dead. Yay! Wait, you tied? Oh, okay. It's like, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. Are you legal? Because if you're below the legal age, I'm not touching you. Because that'd just be wrong. Uh-oh, shit. Holy crap!
Patch yourself up.
Gimme. Ooh, okay, I gotta read at least I have video proof my time. The staff for the Discord were telling me to get a video out for. What age matters? Unicorn?
I've got ammo. Booker, here.
That'll do!
Okay, is that all the enemies? Holy crap. Where are you to? You can tell if you're above or below. Okay, that's all of them. Someone sounds like they're having a good time.
Kill that child. Booker, we have to do something. We have to act. We have to get in there. Come on, Booker, we've got to get out of here. Boost me up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go!
Is this it? Is this your movement, Daisy?
Oh, I said someone sounds like they're having a good time in the game, and Dan said, "I know, right?" And it's not me, damn it. Oh my god, she actually killed someone. I want fluffiness just because unicorns rock.
Elizabeth. Whoa, hey, easy.
She still has the scissors. I'm supposed to run with scissors. And now she's running like a lunatic.
Why don't you just come out of there?
I excuse. I mean exist, but yeah, I know what you mean. But yes. Oh my god, she went psycho, look. Cut her hair and got different outfit. And she's expressionless.
How do you do it?
How do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. You just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us. New York or Paris? No, 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 no!
Shit. Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
There's gotta be some sort of throttle or accelerator.
Do you know what that looks like?
Either he does and don't care because, you know, I don't know. Ooh. I have no idea why.
That's not it.
Certainly is. Is.
Try.
All right. Here you are.
Like, I want to play games like Witcher 3. I want to play games like Skyrim as well. Like, I played Skyrim, I beat Skyrim. I want to actually stream Skyrim sometime. Wouldn't that be wicked?
Booker, we've gotta stop them.
No, that's the E.
No,
Booker,
that's
hurry.
certainly it.
No, it's not.
It is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Play the whole song, he'll come back.
No, you try.
Yeah.
Fine.
It would be awesome. I believe I got that game. I ended up getting that game for Humble Bundle. It's like this website you can pay like a really low price and you get like a bundle of games. I think I ended up getting that particular game. Dan, but I haven't played it. If it's not that game, it's definitely one of the Dragon Age games. You never seen Skyrim? Skyrim is a really good game. Yeah, I actually got Dragon Age Origins, actually. I also got Dead Space. I want to do Dead Space someday. Oh, I also want to do Resident Evil 7, the Biohazard one. I heard that's really good. What, you know about that one, Michelle? See, I can't do it with the graphics I have. The legs like crap. Legs like hell.
Stop it! You don't know what you're doing!
Ha! There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were correct.
The instrument was not.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him,
He will take you where you need
The same Resident Evil that I'm speaking of. It's called Resident Evil
would you care to hear
Biohazard or Resident Evil 7.
perhaps a waltz?
I haven't. I used to play World of Warcraft, but only a small bit before I got really annoyed with how tedious and repetitive everything was getting. I didn't get far in it. I haven't played Star Wars. I've never played a Star Wars game. But I might. I've played Final Fantasy XIV online, which is an MMO, like World of Warcraft. It's basically like the Final Fantasy version of World of Warcraft, except in my opinion, I could just be saying this because I love Final Fantasy games, but in my opinion, better than World of Warcraft. In my opinion.
We are where we are needed.
and needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Well, are there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course. Well, at least they left the piano.
Booker. That's Comstock House. If we're gonna find him, we should start there.
The Vox are coming! We need to leave the dock! We need to push off immediately!
Where are these people going?
Wherever the Vox Populi ain't.
I used to work as the in-game general manager, GM, general manager for Blizzard on WoW, but only for a year or so. That was like... Oh, okay.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
There.
Oh, game. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh yeah, what? There's... Okay, no problem, Erjan. Oh.
I've got ammo. You need this.
Much obliged.
Take this now.
Holy crap. Give me all that Gatorade.
Okay. It's over? Please tell me it's over.
You're so whiny, Elizabeth.
Done.
Oh, what's this? This is... Oh, armory. Okay. I need to use my money for something. Is there anything I can get for the guns I have? Yes. 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 Woohoo. Okay. Another one. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm rocking it now.
I found some money. Want it?
And it's still surreal to me.
Elizabeth?
I'll see what I can do.
Michelle. Like, I'm gonna be getting a
Is it
video
about that
card.
song
Oh my
that
god,
plays in
and a
the
beast, a
Always
beautiful
has.
beast of
When I was younger, I used to be
a video card.
excited when
Like,
I heard
oh my
it.
god,
Excited.
He was all I had.
that's just awesome. I know. Tunnel vision. Aiming increases damage by 25%. Hip firing reduces damage. Oh, okay.
He fed me, brought me books. He was my friend.
Friend?
Until I grew up. And I hated him. Because he was my
I
warden.
didn't eat a lot of noodles due to my...
He's just Comstock's pet, isn't he? Just like me.
Okay, you're still doing that stuff? That's cool though.
This. Fitzroy's no better than Comstock. Was she?
Once people get their blood up, it ain't easy to settle it down again.
This
I
is in
know.
our hands, isn't it? Ready.
I gotta remember that. I'm surprised I don't have more of a shield. I don't need any more than that. I'll get health.
Nice.
Go get health. Okay. Wait.
Ancient mariner, let the vigor undertow disperse the hated albatross.
What's this? Charge. Oh, these are me buying. Like earlier, I have 4-piece pizza and only. Oh my god.
Press to lunge at enemies, delivering a tornado blow. Hold and release to build up a more devastating tornado blow.
Cool. That's awesome. Oh, I don't have enough money anyway. You get out of the way.
Here's some cash.
Yeah, I mean, not like you're overweight to begin with. There's nothing wrong with that. The gasp! Welcome back. How's it going?
Don't stop fighting!
this.
I just want to lose a little bit. Oh yeah, I get that.
Prophecy business.
Oh, but did you also tell him about the money problems with the bank? Because, you know,
You don't think anyone can really see the future?
that's one of the
I saw
other
something
things
once when I first
that he
got
did
here.
for me.
Dream. It was New York, but larger than any New York I ever saw. It was burning.
One of the prophet's magic is rubbing off on you.
We shall not be silenced!
Take it!
Got it!
More money. Look at this one. Do you think he wanted any part of this?
Did you?
Oh, I asked him, did you also tell him about what they did, what my grandfather did with helping me with my bank situation, getting me out of the negative in my bank account because someone stole my information and all that sort of thing? Or did he just mention a graphics card?
All done.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you mentioned, like, all of it.
I just realized who those two are. They, well, at least she, invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But the thing is, my book said they disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not.
It's still surreal
Going
that
to have told
he
you they'd
did,
come?
like, everything that he did today is just,
I don't think the syntax has been invented yet.
like, just wow.
Had to have had been.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their
Odd,
minds.
isn't it?
What's odd?
The fact that we sometimes...
Finish each other's sentences.
Exactly.
Never heard of that state of decay.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city bit.
That's what I was saying to Michelle while you were gone, Arjan. I was like, oh my god, like, it's still surreal that my grandfather did all that for me with the bank stuff.
Come on,
And
Comstock House is up ahead.
And then, like, allow me to get a video card? Which is awesome. Oh. Yeah, I don't ask my grandparents for much, as I've already mentioned. So, like, I don't take them for granted. I know, it's a lot of amazing news. Overwhelming.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne. He was grooming me, wasn't he?
Comstock? Yeah, I think so.
Why lock me up?
I'm guessing you didn't want to be groomed. Maybe you had something in the works.
Thought they'd stay on top forever. Look at them now.
Here's some cash.
Something strong.
Wait, I don't have, I only have 20, wait, what? Oh, I have over 1,000. But I think I got all of them. Yeah. Wait, which upgrades did I get? Okay, so that's fully upgraded. So in other words, a little bit spoiled. I mean, I'll admit that I am really spoiled by my grandparents. Secretly, I'm like the golden grandson. But yeah, my grandparents have basically raised me and my brother since we were like since we were born, because my parents at the time, they were not the best, unstable home environment and everything like that. So generally, they looked after us, my grandparents. So, but yeah, I'm spoiled. Yeah. Increase damage by 25% and recoil and clip size. I take care of my computer like it's my own child. Alright, John, I know how you feel. Welcome back, Fluffy. Now you didn't miss much. But, like, I do appreciate the stuff that I have. I do. Like I said, I don't ask for a whole lot. Like, money is not a huge concern to me. Like, after when I get groceries and pay my bills, like, I don't care if I had 20 bucks or 50 bucks or even 10 bucks. I don't really have a lot to spend it on, so I do appreciate everything I have. Money's not a huge concern for me. So.
Mr. Comstock, when we next meet, it won't be the parlor. See, I went out to that Hall of Heroes to scalp your false shepherd for you. Turns out, though, DeWitt speaks Sioux. He helped me to swap words with this crippled child I've been, looking after. Now, after hearing how the kid has fared in your city, I'm thinking when we take your pelt, I'll let him hold the knife.
Your homes are ours! Your lives are secure! Empty the jailhouses!
Need these salts?
Wow, you're so lucky.
Taking cover!
Haven't found anything yet.
awesome. Oh my god. Oh, what a sin. It really tugs on my heartstrings whenever, like, I hear dogs that have, like, medical problems. Like, what a sin. But I bet she's such a sweet dog.
Can you unlock this?
Looks simple enough. All yours.
There, that one.
On it!
Oh. She is, but if you go anywhere near the kitchen... It's like my cat. The cat doesn't live here because when I adopted her from the shelter last June, I wasn't living in my own apartment. I was living with my grandparents, and the reason why I adopted this wonderful, beautiful tabby cat is because I heard that getting a pet can be beneficial for your mental health. That's like a self-soothe method. And so my lease said that when I got my apartment and signed the lease in August of last year, I couldn't take it with me because the lease said no animals. So the only other option besides returning her, there was no other option. Like, I was even thinking about giving her back to the shelter, but that would have been cruel. So my grandparents said, why not let us stay here? Like, we love the cat. We're attached to the cat. Cat seems to love it here. We'd be able to provide for it too. And you're only a walking distance away, so you can come over anytime. She'll be here. And anytime I go over, man, she's on my lap. She's so affectionate, so sweet. Oh, I didn't know that part. Alright, John, that's good knowledge, though. So the cat is healthy, and she seems to love it there. she's so funny. She's so funny. I always say that cats, or even dogs, are like the best entertainment. Especially, let's say if the power went out, there's a cat or dog to keep you company and be a source of entertainment. Like,
Those turnstiles are one way.
my cat never ceases to amaze me. Love messing with them though. Cats are awesome.
These lock when we pass through. We won't be able to return.
Can you open this?
It's a simple dual dial lock. My book said most fools keep the combination no more than 20 feet away.
Let's hope we find one of those fools.
20 feet away? Oh man, my cat is really freaking smart. Like, holy crap.
This might be it. Why are you so keen on lockpicking and code breaking?
If you put a person in a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
I suppose so.
And I won't be locked up again.
Yeah. Nice. Oh my god, what a sin. You know, this game still looks amazing even on very low settings. Can you imagine what it would look like on very high or ultra? Holy crap, I can't wait for that day.
Elizabeth, you...
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right?
Oh, nice. I'm surprised you're able to do that on a laptop.
Look, Fox are tearing this place apart.
Oh yeah, that'd be why. Or I think. I gotta check now. I want to check to see, because when I do get my video card, I can play the HD remastered versions of Bioshock 1 and 2, but I have no idea if there is an HD remastered version for Bioshock Infinite. Apparently there is. I just want to see what the gameplay looks like. There's a video. I'm just looking. Oh wow, it does look pretty good. Wow. Ooh. That looks really good. Nice. Oh wait, Bioshock Infinite isn't being released on PC because current version is better than consoles. Oh. But there is Bioshock 1 and 2 remastered, I know that much. The current version of the game on PC already runs on a comparable level to current gen consoles. Okay, so yeah, there's no remastered version for PC because this one is already on par with like current gen systems. Okay, fair enough. You may be able to push your computer to one setting above very high. I don't know. You can only push a laptop so far, but you can try it. I know, right? That would be badass. I do plan on it. I know, right? Wait, what versions? They have a Legendary Edition. Do they have a HD like version for the PC? Yes. I don't know if they do or not. Skyrim. Special Edition. That's what it's called. Special Edition. I think that's what it is. Special Edition's like high res. Yeah. I think that's what Special Edition is, like high res stuff. Special Edition includes the critically acclaimed game and add-ons with all new features like remastered art and effects. Yeah, it does have better graphics. Oh, Arjan, guess what that means? It means I can also fool around with mods. That's what I spent a lot of time doing one time. Like I mean like HD resolution mods and stuff like that. Like, can you imagine how great of an experience that's going to be? Holy fuck. That's going to be like such an awesome experience. Like, there are really awesome mods that makes the grass look real. And like, there's just so many. Yeah, you never tried mods? I know they got rid of it in PS4 and Xbox One, I think. Also, there's the console commands, like you can put God mode and everything like that, and travel to places, and oh, okay, yeah. But can you just freaking imagine, Arjan? Like, all these awesome mods that I can do? Oh my god, Skyrim experience. OMG. Oh my. New. I don't know what level I was when I played for it first time. That was years ago. In combat, can't. Well, you stepped in that. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't really bother with achievements. I just play the game because... I don't know. I am to an extent like a completionist. Like, I don't know, it depends on what game. I'm not like that all the time. Oh my god.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hot sauce. Catch, Booker.
Oh, I'm not like that. It just depends on the game. Like Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time or even like Hollow Knight or Child of Light, perhaps. Or I don't know. I can't say I'm a perfectionist for every single game I play or a completionist for every single game. It just usually depends on the game. Yeah, I'll quit that. She turned into a unicorn and went away.
It's locked.
I'll see what I can do. There you go.
Yeah, really though. That makes sense. Unicorn. Like this game, I'd want to get everything in the game, but when it comes to achievements, that's not something I'm interested in. But getting like all the items and things like that, yeah. I'd like to be able to do that, but achievements. I don't know. I just never been one for getting like all achievements, but I have been one for getting almost everything in the game. Like when I played Final Fantasy X for the PS2, I put in 180 something hours. That was to make sure I got everything. In Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, when I owned it for the PS2, I put 60 plus hours into each of them because I wanted to make sure I got everything. Pokemon Silver for the Game Boy Color when I owned it when I was a kid. I got every single Pokemon besides Celebi because I didn't have a Game Shark, so I had 250 Pokemon. And I made sure they were all level 100. Well, not all of them level 100, but I got all Pokemon Pokedex completed. That was like 251 hours right there. So, like, while I don't get all of the achievements, I make sure that I get just about everything that I can. Now, in this game, in this game, like in this playthrough right now, I'm only concentrating on getting from start to finish, not on getting everything. When I go through it again, I'll do where I get everything, yeah. Pokemon Heart Gold, over 800 hours, dying. Then your sister deleted your file, oh my god. I remember one time I was getting ready for school and I was playing Final Fantasy VII on my PS1. And I guess without realizing, I did it too quick, and I saved over my good file. Was I pissed? I was in a bad mood all day at school. Wait, which way do I have to go? This way? Oh, I loved Tales of Symphonia. That was a good game. I remember playing that for the GameCube. Okay, where do I gotta go? Wait, where do I gotta go? That way? It says I gotta go up. Where's it I gotta go? Up there, perhaps? I think I played that one. It still says I gotta go up. Oh, right here, probably.
Get this open?
On it.
No, geez, not even that way.
What you asked me to do.
Let's not discuss it.
No, what did that thing do to you?
If he were to take me back, that's death, Mr.
Maybe here. I don't know.
Something so like it, I cannot tell the difference.
Maybe it is this way. I mean... Like, it keeps saying that way. How long have I been playing for? 2 hours and 50 minutes. I don't know. Keep saying that way.
Look at those pennants. Seems like the rocks had chosen their favorite color.
Seems about right.
And then now it's okay, so... Oh, I don't remember that game. Like, I don't remember much of either of those games. Oh, bless me. Wait, where did Steph go? Where did... Well, Danny's gone to make pizza. Where did Fluffy go again? Thank you. Let's see if I can find Fluffy. Yeah, we answered Fluffy. She said, "I'm back. Sorry, Mom called me. Did I miss anything?" And we even welcomed Fluffy back, but Fluffy didn't say anything. Yeah, apparently she's here. Oh, here it is. I was like, oh my god, where do I gotta go?
Elizabeth?
This is a cool vigor. Apparently I can create a shield, and any damage that they do to me I can reflect back.
Press to generate a magnetic shield. Hold to absorb damage and release to throw it back. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
Look at those hands.
Grab that lockpick.
Why can't you grab it? You got two freaking hands, Elizabeth. I know.
Sniper!
Whoa.
Go ahead. There you go.
Whoa.
Just hurry. Here you go.
I love sniping. Oh, guess what, Erjan? That means I can stream Borderlands 2. That's like my favorite Borderlands game. I mean, I can technically stream it now, but it looks better in really high graphics, like graphic settings. I love Borderlands. Borderlands is wicked. I will. But what game should I stream the same night that I get my video card? Like, What game, like, to make, like, a debut? Like, you know what I mean? Like, a new video card debut. Like, hmm. Hmm. I know, right? Right? Hmm. Just do it, Nike. Oh my. I wouldn't know what game. Hmm.
What a waste. How's the city going to come back from this?
Maybe it shouldn't.
Maybe Bioshock Remastered? Perhaps? I don't know. Really don't know. Oh, what? You guys should help me figure out what PC game should I play when I get my video card. Ooh, what about... No, at some point I do want to stream the new Resident Evil game, Biohazard. What game? Yeah. Wait. I don't hate it, but I feel your pain. It's like the fastest reload time. So, Arjan, help me. See if you can help me figure out a game I can play. Hey, welcome back. Danny, I asked Arjan and Michelle to help me with this. What game should I play for my video card debut? Like, what PC game? Oh, also, Dan, I do plan on streaming Borderlands 2. That's going to look freaking sweet in high detail. For my next good words, would you rather see me grind levels on stream or do it off stream? If I really think about it, to do the grinding off stream so that way you can enjoy it. Fortnite? Nah, I'm not crazy about that game. It doesn't look like my type of game. It could be for PC as well. Fortnite. Not my type of game. What about the new Call of Duty game? I never been I could never get into the hype of Call of Duty, but I heard the new World War II one is apparently really good. I'm not saying it's a terrible game series, just that I couldn't get into the hype of Call of Duty, but I have seen gameplay of the new Call of Duty game, and it looks freaking sweet. I'm actually gonna put down the list. Do you like Borderlands? Because I plan on doing a stream of that someday. I'm gonna put down the list. What's it called? Call of Duty World War II, something like that. I'm just gonna put Call of World War II, something like that. I've tried Fallout 3 and it didn't seem like my type of game, but I might get back into it and might even try Fallout 4. Like I said, I'm trying to expand like my game library pretty much. I was gonna say game horizons, but you know. I tried to play Overwatch. I have Overwatch. Like I might even stream that. I might even stream Overwatch. Like, there's so many games that I can stream and it'll look good. Because now, like, I'm going to be having... I still can't get over that, guys. I can't get over that. I'm going to get, like, the best GTX 1060 card on the market. Like, that is fucking awesome. That would be pretty sweet, Arjan. That'd be pretty sweet. It's too, like... It's too bad Overwatch can't be, like... Wait, on stream? If you do stream it. Yeah, and we could even be, like, in a Discord voice chat if you want. People on your end can hear me, and people on my end can hear you. Hey, Dan, I don't have to play Fallout 3, do I? I could just go straight to 4, right? I don't actually have to play 3, do I? Because I didn't really get too much into 3. Like, it didn't seem like my cup of tea, but if you say that Fallout 4 is better than 3, then do I need to play Fallout 3? Like, you know. Or can I just go to 4? Okay. Oh, also another game that I really want to play. Like at really high graphics. You ever hear of a game called Metro 2033 or Metro Last Light? Those two games. They're like, I haven't actually beaten them, even the first one, but they are really good games. You never heard of Metro 2033? It's like one of the best first-person shooter games. It's like a survival horror. It's like in a post-apocalyptic era. Well, in the year 2033. And like people live like in the tunnels, like underground. because above ground the air is like poisonous and toxic. Oh, there's two. Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Metro Last Light's the sequel, I believe. But yeah, it's like a post-apocalyptic era. Oh. Well, I've never been a fan of first-person shooters either until I got into Bioshock, and then I started liking Metro 2033 and Borderlands, but I really prefer RPGs. What else? You ever hear of a game called Fear? There's 3 of them. Fear is like a survival horror first-person shooter. It's really good, actually. Oh, are you? That's cool. You should try getting into Final Fantasy 14. That's a really, 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 really good MMORPG. But you need to pay monthly subscription, of course. Which I don't think is that much. But Dan, have you ever heard or played Fear? Not Final Fantasy 14, because I don't have the money to pay for that every month. And yeah. You like RPGs, Knights of the Old Republic. It's amazing. It's old as hell, but it stands up today. Is that? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and 10. 10 has a remastered version. Oh, you actually played Final Fantasy 14? Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's so much to do. There's daily quests and rewards. Like, you have. Yeah, there's just a lot to do in Final Fantasy 14. It is a superb game. If I had the money to actually like do that every month, you know, I'd do it. And I did at one point, but now that I'm living on my own, 7? Awesome. That is my favorite one, but I also like Final Fantasy 9. Wait, Knights of the Old Republic, that's Star Wars, right? Because I'll write that down. I'll try it. Oh, you never played 9? Oh, it's so good. It's so good, Dan. Like, it really is. It's so good. Actually, I'll stream that one of these days. Like, I got a wide variety of games. There's so many emulator games I can play. Like, wait, my favorite FF game that I've played is 3. My favorite FM game I've ever seen is 13. I mean, Final Fantasy 13 is good, but it's linear. Like, you pretty much follow, like, one straight path, pretty much. Final Fantasy 13-2 is slightly better because you can free roam in various places, go back to different timelines, there's more to do, and you can fight alongside with monsters, which is pretty cool. I haven't played Final Fantasy 3, but I heard that you know, Final Fantasy 6, or was it 5? One of them, someone said that I should play. But yeah. Final Fantasy 9 is really good. Yeah. There's a wide variety of games that I want to play. My ex is really was into the Tales game. Oh! Oh, wait. Which FF game was like the first FF game on PS3? Was that 13? Are you asking what the first Final Fantasy game was released for the PS3? I believe it was 13. I think so.
No,
Oh, have you ever heard of a game called Diskia? It's a tactical RPG game. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, except the first one. Oh, okay.
I keep thinking.
Yeah, you ever heard of Diskia? It was for PS3, PS2, PS3. I'm trying to. It's spelled like this. That's how the game I'm talking about is spelled like that. You got some that was released for the PC. Oh, it's a pretty good tactical RPG.
New York on fire. There's something about it.
I only played a bit. Oh, Dragon Quest? I never did play that.
Beyond that gate lies Comstock House.
Lady Comstock, how lovely to see you. Wonderful of you to make the journey, especially.
So it's starting to get kind of late, and I still have to make up my grocery list because I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. And also, I want to FaceTime with someone, and we're gonna watch anime. So, sometime really soon, I'll have to end the stream. First Dragon Quest game I played was 9, and I got it like 6. There's 9 Dragon Quest games?
Considering your painful death 19 years ago.
Lady Comstock.
The dress. The thing has mistaken me for my mother.
And plus my eyes are starting to hurt.
Your fingerprints do not seem to be your own today, Lady Comstock. Are you unwell?
This isn't going to work.
I think it can.
Your mother's dead, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Whoa. 13,
It's
huh?
time I paid my respects. Let's head to where she's buried.
Here's the list of games that I want to play. Keep in mind, this isn't all of them. Oh! What about, there's another RPG series that I like. It's called, .hack. It was originally released for the PS2. There was 4 in the first series. There was 4 volumes. Then there was .hack GU, which was released in 3 volumes. Then they released a 4th volume for the PC with PC ports of the first 3 volumes of .hack GU. It's another RPG game. You might like it, Arjan. It's not an MMO, but you're playing a character in a MMO. It's like a game within a game, pretty much. You might actually like that. Like, you're actually a character that's in a MMO world. So you're like playing a game within a game, pretty much. They're really good. Yeah, .hack. There's 4 volumes for the first series of them, which is PS2. And there was .hack GU, which came out after. There's 3 volumes in that at the time for PS2. Then, I'm not sure when, but recently, it came out with .hack GU Volume 4. The first one. Like, it's .hack / / and then like Volume 1. It's only easy to find. Yeah, if you like MMORPGs, even though this technically isn't categorized as an MMORPG, you're playing a game within a game. You're playing a character that's in an MMO world. Yeah, Dan knows. .hack is good. I only played the first 2 volumes in the first series, and the only reason why I played that was because my friend had it, and he didn't have the other volumes. But I did play through the first 3 volumes of the second series, .hack GU. And actually, .hack is actually an anime, and they made games off of it. Man, this game is actually long.
There's the graveyard where my mother's buried.
I never seen the anime. I just played the games.
Where are you going?
Come on.
What are we looking for?
There it is.
Open it.
On it.
It's your mother's grave.
They have her preserved in an airtight chamber.
People actually have. You can actually use glitches in this game. Seriously, I've seen someone do it. It's actually really freaking good. You should look it up one of these days. Actually, I'll link it. It's actually pretty intense. Like, I'm going as fast as I can, but I get so into exploring. I'm actually trying to resist not exploring. This game pretty much encourages you to explore. So I'm trying my best not to explore. But you didn't think there wasn't a speed run of this game? There is. Let's see, Bioshock Infinite speed run. Yeah, there's a world record 1 year ago. World record 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 14 seconds. Someone did this at a SGDQ, Summer Games Done Quick. It's like AGDQ, All Games Done Quick, except it's just summer event. And this person did it in like 1 hour and 53 minutes. I'll link the one at SGDQ because, you know, it just looks, I don't know, it looks better. I don't know what the other one looks like. Under 2 hours, yep. Actually, I'll just link this one. This one's the world record in 2016. I don't know what the world record is now. Actually, this might be... Is this a different one? Oh! This is a better time. Someone beat it by Or the same person beat it by like 2 minutes, like faster, I think. Any percent 143.14 was 2016. Then this person did it 141.48, so that's like 2 minutes faster. I'll link. I never did see like all of it, but from what I've seen, it was actually pretty intense. So I'll link that. Nice. I'll link it. Right now in a second. So yeah, just check this out. Yeah, there's the link. Okay. Whoops. Hang on a sec. Is Michelle even still here? Okay, I'll add it in my watch list. Yeah. Because exams, right? You're not actually doing much. Oh, get this now. According to... Okay, we just didn't hear anything from you for a while. According to Newegg, which is where I bought the video cards, where I buy a lot of my PC parts, they're currently packaging the video card now. So I say by tomorrow or Monday, they will ship that. That's freaking exciting. Oh man, I can't wait till I get this video card. And it was on sale too. So, that's good stuff. Oh man, what a beast of a video card. I am thoroughly impressed. I am very impressed. Right.
Fingerprints will get it.
Okay, so Michelle, we can video call there soon. It's just that during the like the anime stuff, like I'll still let it go on my computer, but I'm gonna be taking you with me, like, cause I gotta go around and do a grocery list, like around my apartment. Like, you know, I start with the kitchen, check if I need anything, then the bathroom, and you know, go through the flyers. So that's what I'll be mostly concentrating on. But because I'll have you on my iPod Touch, I could just bring you with me to the kitchen or whatnot while you're still watching anime on the other laptop, if that's okay. I totally forgot about it.
She's your mother.
A mother who abandons their child doesn't draw a lot of sympathy in my book.
Take a moment to think about what you're doing.
There. Will you open the door or do I have to go in without you?
Alright. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
It's her. How are you, Mother?
All
locked up in there, huh?
For the video card to get here. It's ground domestic. It's not. No, what did it say? Ground something. I'm not sure. It's not like priority. Like, you know, fast. That would have been like extra $16. And I was gonna buy it off of Amazon, right? It would have been cheaper by like $40. That's what I told my grandfather. I said, this will be the price that I'll be buying it for with your credit card. But then when I got home, I didn't notice when I was at my grandparents' when I was looking it up. Okay, alright, John. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. It was nice seeing you again, Arjan. Have a good sleep. If you ends up watching that, yeah, check out .hack. Yeah, it's good. .hack GU has better graphics though, but the first series is really good still. If you end up watching that speedrun in Bioshock Infinite, like tomorrow, let me know what you think. Good night. That's like awesome. Let's see, what is it? Ground domestic. I don't know how long that is. Probably won't be that long. Probably like maybe 2 weeks or less. Usually, if it's ground domestic, that means it's gonna be traveling in a truck. What? I've been playing Fix My Life role for people? What's that? Welcome back, duh.
No.
Let me do it.
Look on the other side.
Uh-oh. Oh, come to me, fix them, or listen to their problems?
You chose to follow a false shepherd, and he has led
You ever find that overwhelming?
What I do for love. What lion does not
Oh my god, what's happening to her?
but spare the rod, spoil the child. If you won't listen to me, perhaps you will listen to your mother.
Whoa.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
Where did she
Just
go?
hold on. You need to rest for a minute.
No, I'm getting
I hear ya. I don't mind being there for people. I'm a
Is your
great
mother a
listener.
ghost?
She's not.
But there are some people that just like overwhelming or doesn't want to be saved or
Seeing your mother is raising the dead.
think I defeated her.
What is she?
No. What am I? More money. Cash.
As soon as it says save in profile up in the upper right,
But what is she?
it means that it's auto-saving. I can't actually save the game manually.
The only difference between
As soon as it says save in profile up in the top right, that's when I'm going to end my stream. Because it is 1:03 and I still got to do my grocery list. And I want to FaceTime Michelle.
She's both alive and dead.
She perceives being both.
She finds this
Plus, I'm starting to get tired.
disagreeable.
Perception without comprehension.
It's a dangerous combination.
Look. Footsteps.
She goes to unfinished business.
We have to follow her. Convince her to open the gate to Comstock House.
And they're gone just like that. I know. It's just been a roller coaster. Like, I almost wanted to cry because how awesome my grandparents, my grandfather. I can't? Okay. I mean, I see how it is. I know you're kidding. Silly goose.
Mr. Comstock, when we next meet, it won't be to parley. See, I went out to that Hall of Heroes to scalp your...
Wait, what's my
shepherd
objective?
for you. Turns out, though, DeWitt speaks Sioux. He helped me to swap words with this crippled child I've been, looking after. Now, after hearing how the kid has fared in your city,
What my objective
I'm
is?
thinking when we take your pelt, I'll let him hold the knife.
Oh, wait. Is it this guy? No. I know. And I had a good appointment with my psychiatrist too. Like he thinks that like my medication is improving my mood. Because like, you know, I have ADHD, depression, and borderline personality disorder, so my moods tend to fluctuate a lot. And usually I get more down than anything else. So when he saw me today, he saw this is before any of the good stuff happened. Right? Like he saw that, you know, my moods have improved. I seem to be in a good headspace. I do have my bad days like a lot of people do. But the only thing that he wants to see me try is to get better sleep. So what he said is, and he prescribed me melatonin, although I forgot to pick it up. He said what to do that is every 2 weeks decrease the time you go to sleep by half an hour. So I'm so used to going to sleep anywhere between like about 5 o'clock, right? About 5 a.m. every day. So he said, try to get that down a bit more because having a lack of sleep or not having good sleep hygiene can actually affect your moods and just make everything worse. The same thing for like my ADHD. So he's like, okay, well, if you go to sleep at 5 a.m., for the first 2 weeks, go to sleep at 4:30, then 4 o'clock, so on and so on. And I said, at what point do I stop? He said, about 12 a.m. 12 a.m. is like, it's not too late, and it's not too early. So I'm going to try doing that. Actually, in fact, they got an app. It's not an app. It's part of the new clock default app on like the Apple devices, there's a spot that says bedtime, and I'll ask you all these questions, and you can set a time to go to bed. You can have it warn you when to go to bed, how many hours sleep you want, and it'll wake you up at that time. Basically, it's like a healthy app, pretty much, and basically like tells you, basically help you to get better sleep. Yeah. Yeah. But see, when I tried going to bed early, despite being on Seroquel, which the added effect is it can be used as a sleep aid, which is a bonus for me, because if I don't have it, I'm up all night because my mind races and I jump from thought to thought because I have ADHD. And one of the things with it is that you have a race in mind. And it's actually been proven that it's adults with ADHD or even children have a really hard time falling asleep because their mind is constantly like churning and like won't turn off. So that's one reason why I'm glad I take Seroquel at night to help me sleep. But even going to bed early, like I did one time, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I asked my psychiatrist about it, and he said the reason is that because you're not used to going to bed that early, and your body's internal clock is not accustomed to going to bed that early, so every 2 weeks decrease by 30 minutes. I'm going to try. But I'm going to start tomorrow because I don't have my melatonin. And he said to try melatonin with my Seroquel, that it can help. So I'll try to do it tomorrow. Oh, I didn't want to replay that.
When we next meet, it won't be to parley. See, I went out to that Hall of Heroes to scalp your false shepherd for you. Turns out, though, DeWitt speaks Sioux. He helped me to swap words with this crippled child I've been, looking after. Now, after hearing how the kid has fared in your city, I'm thinking when we take your pelt, I'll let him hold the knife.
So did I?
It's a shame you have need of her to enter Comstock House.
Frankly, she doesn't seem all that cooperative.
There is a way to bring her to reason.
3 truths you must discover first.
Truths which, in this world, Comstock has destroyed.
If only one of you had the power to alter time and space.
Both of you heard what I said, right? Oh, did it come up saying...
They're sarcastic.
Did it come up saying save and profile just then? It was like...
Yeah,
so quick.
No, you don't understand. She doesn't belong here. I brought something through. I'm not so sure it was her.
It was so quick, I didn't see it. Yeah. Yep, it did, because I'm back at this point. Okay. So, I'm going to end my stream here. I'm really exhausted. So, whew. How many likes and dislikes am I at, by the way? Oh yeah. You know the 10 dislikes is definitely from a dislike bot. Oh man, trolls are so pathetic. It makes me laugh. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you to everyone that came. I don't know where Dan is. But yeah, today has been a really, really eventful. You know, it's just been really eventful, overwhelming. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm tired. Yeah. But you know, thank you guys for being here. Means a lot. I don't know where Dan went, by the way, but or Fluffy Unicorn. Wait, did Fluffy Unicorn say that she had to go? I know Arjan had to go. I know that. It says that Fluffy is still here. Like when I type in, when I try to tag them, and Dan is still here. I just try tagging him. It comes up. Um, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Give me like 10 minutes, Michelle. Yeah, maybe they fell asleep. It's okay. Um, give me about 10 minutes to like, you know, get some more water and just do my, you know, routine, like the things I need to get done before I settle for the night. But yeah, like I was saying, thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, it's okay, Dan. I'm actually just about to end the stream because I just got to another checkpoint where it says save and profile. So, yeah, like I was saying, thank you, appreciate that. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna do my ending stuff. Talk to you soon, Mitchie. Thank you for being here, Dan, Michelle, Fluffy, Arjan, and Stephanie, of course. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to smash that like button. Comment if you want to just leave some feedback. Be sure to share the stream and my channel so to spread the word, you know, get more subs and more people to watch my streams and videos. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see future content. And be sure to click that notification bell so you get all notifications, including uploads and streams. I don't have a set stream schedule yet. I have a feeling once I get the video card, I will be streaming more often. I don't know. But, yeah. And also follow me on Twitter because I put updates there all the time. I've actually been using that a lot. So yeah, which will be in the stream description down below. Also, I'm doing 3 Let's Play game series, which is Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Child of Light. 3 fantastic games. Yay, Michelle. Woo. 3 fantastic games. Be sure to check that out. Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to head off to now. I will talk to you soon, Michelle. Thank you guys for being here. Dan, Stephanie, Michelle, Arjan, and Fluffy. Until next time, take care and have yourselves a wonderful evening. Oh, yeah, and have yourself a wonderful evening. See you guys. Bye.